Wasn't right. Hi there, everyone. Yeah, I'm standing but unprepared. Stream ends, I go to sleep. I wake up, stream starts. You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I have gone through the same experience. Hi there, I'm tired. Oh, boy, relatable. Hi there, Lemon. Hi there, Bajo Jajo. Hi there, Maction. Hi there, Inadequate Duck. Hi there, JB Plays. Hi there, Paver. Hi, welcome. Finally, 700 is finished. Yeah, I didn't do 20 hours because I just simply couldn't. Because right after I finished the stream, I went to sleep, and now I woke up, and now I'm just going to stream again. Like a normal person would. Ah. Have you guys considered getting a low taper fade? I don't know what that means. There we go. That looks much better. So here's the thing. Today, we will be, of course, you won't believe it, but walking on the video. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Me? I am. So, let's walk on the video because fudge. Like yesterday, I should have gone to the shops, but I didn't. Instead, I spent the whole day streaming, and because of that, right now I'm running on a bit low supplies, you know. But it's fine. It's fine. I can manage. What did we render? This is the last thing we rendered. Okay, so it's exponential x1 looks like this. No, but getting a row is carried infinity. It's kind of like the vision of 0. You will reach infinity. This is kind of like the exponential version of 0 times infinity. The problem with 0 times infinity is that it's undefined. You can think about it this way. Okay, so this is it. We render it back, even though we have it kind of. Euler's number is the best thing, not gonna lie. It is great. It really is great. Hence why I'm finally happy to be making a video about it, honestly. You should change the part of the script you already finished by highlighting it green or just changing the text color. I mean, yeah, but the problem is I have finished. There are different levels of it being finished. I can have it be rendered, but I still have to edit it all, and I still have to animate somehow. Somehow I have to record it. Sometimes it depends. But another thing I want to do. 1 0 to the power of. Oh wait, 1 0 times infinity will be just 0. No, actually. I think, right? Wait, I didn't get that wrong, right? 0 times infinity is undefined. Or did I mess up? Because this is basically just 0 divided by 0. Wait, is it non-undefined? It might be 0. You might be right now. It might be 0. Whoops. Well, in that case, I am wrong. 0 times infinity. Undefined, never mind. I'm not wrong. Okay, good. It is undefined. Yeah, because it is 0 divided by 0. For a second, I got scared that it might not be undefined, and 0 divided by 0 might be undefined because of negative positive, but no, okay. It won't be. If you get 0 by 2 divided by infinity, you get 0 times infinity equals 2. It's painfully physicist approach of mine. I mean, that is what I always use. The fact that, well, that's kind of the point I'm trying to make in this segment of the video, which is that 0 times infinity isn't undefined because we don't have any answers, only because we have too many answers. There are too many answers that could work for 0 times infinity. 0 times infinity. Exponential versus 0 times. Wait, this is wrong then. This should be 0 times. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Equals question mark. And then inf t. Actually 0 times inf t. So this way. It's fine, it's fine. Make it, how many hours of sleep should I get tonight? 9, I would recommend. How many hours did I get? I got 9, so yeah, I would recommend 9. There we go. Switch to white. And this way, and a bit higher up, so that will be overlapping with flow. And then, problem with advanced version of 0 times infinity. So what we actually want is we want null, like this. We want to apply this null to most things, and we want render. About limit as x approaches infinity of 0 times infinity times x. Well, that would be 0. I'm so close to finally understanding sharp and flat in math right now. Good for you. These damn mathematicians just keep stealing symbols from more and more fields. Just add to maths. Ridiculous, honestly. Seriously, right now is streaming, so look who's making me stay up at 5 AM. This live stream isn't meant to make you stay up, it's meant to make you wake up. Be like Timon. My favorite thing in mathematics is when something shouldn't work, when we just force it to work. It is great. Okay, now this 371 and white. Integrate the Dirac delta function. You essentially calculate 0 times infinity, and the answer depends on the scalar factor and how we define Fourier transform. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Wait. Dirac delta function. Mm-hmm. This is so confusing. Hold on. This is so it's an integral of. Okay. It's an that's a it's infinity at yeah, so the entire it's okay, I get it, but it's wow. Wow. That's quite a function, I have to say. It's basically just a single line off to infinity at 0 and nothing anywhere else. And as you take the integral, you get a 1, which, I mean, I can see, yeah, I can see the reasoning there. I assume the proof must be quite a piece of work. Confused by of the physics use. I mean, how hard can it be? I get the reasoning, but the proof must be fun. That feeling when 0 breaks, mathematics and philosophers have to step in. Actually, it's the other way around. Mathematicians are fine with 0 more than philosophers. Because for philosophy, how can you have a quantity of something that doesn't... Actually, philosophers would also be kind of against negative numbers in that regard. I don't think mathematics has been actually broken at any point. Every single time in history when mathematics has been broken by something, it was when people preferred to use their own common sense over mathematics. So for example, imaginary numbers, right? How can you have a square root of -1? It doesn't make sense. Or rather, it doesn't make common sense. And therefore, a lot of people were against it. However, it works out. Nothing by Omnithing. I like that because I mean it's kind of what you do. It's nothing by Omnithing. It's right here. Do we have a highlight? We do have this highlight. Color highlight. Lovely. It's going to be a 5 and it's going to be orange. Because I feel like it. It's gonna be orange. Proof is fun. I had no idea how it went. It was long ago. I mean, I can imagine the proof might be something, certainly. This is basically an infinite spike, and what you're basically saying is that the area of this infinite spike is equal to 1. Which, I mean, it makes sense in that it's infinitely tall and infinitely thin. So that's kind of like two infinities cancelling each other out. However, that's only kind of because in mathematics, infinities don't really cancel each other out. That's really not how it works. Is it because it's an integral? And because of that, you're basically, that relates to a limit. And if a limit, that would make sense, because if you have thickness, because basically, if you have, that's because if you have a rectangle, you're pushing it in like this, you're pushing it out, then if you take a limit, as you shrink it, the area will always be 1. If you just shrink it by delta x and scale it up by delta y. I'm thinking about this too much. Why am I thinking about this? There's nothing to think there. My cat wants to snuggle, so I'll be back in 5 minutes. That's reasonable. That's a good excuse. Any positive sum of this equation. That's a problem here. Any positive. Okay, so right here we need 1, 2, 4, 5, 7 fraction of 7/8 square root of 2. And then an e, then a pi. Then what other funny real numbers are there? Phi, just as a just for a future video. Okay, there we go. Now what we need is we need to scale them all up. The sphere is still there. Piss off. No one cares. Do you? Extremely spiky Gaussian bell curve. You're not wrong. Extremely spiky Gaussian bell curve. Because I've been told this is insanely hard, but I think I have a strong understanding of proofs are and how they work. You'll be fine. I mean, of course it will be hard. I mean, you know, it's good that it's gonna be hard because you want to learn something, but you'll be fine. If you have a pretty good understanding, that means, well, you know, if it's too hard, then that will just mean that there will be plenty of proofs magic for you to learn. So, could be worse. Immediate point, scale it down. There we go. Now, selection, 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 selection. Origin geometry. That one's last, okay. I didn't change the material. Piss! It's fine, I can walk this around. fine. I can do a walk around. E and pi and phi. Any number. And then U disappear. And there we go. Make it to study your stream and pick them up from bottom left side of it, which presents the size map when dead. If you're freaking out on imagining numbers, remind me of medieval dudes freaking out on negative and rational numbers, running normal and freaking out on 0. That's precisely what I'm saying. It always happened. That's because you're trying to use common sense to understand something. But like common sense is common. You won't understand uncommon things with common sense. Mom forgot to wake me up, so I did not go to give the test. I need to exist to be so. No, why philosophers have such a hard time with that. Hide it as an account. What is math? Great question. No idea. Okay, there we go. Who makes non-existing obscure math for fun? Depends. Some of my common sense is messed up and it just seems logical that the square root of -1 exists can make it up like we did with 1 minus 2 is equal to x. I mean, the thing is, that's not really common sense. That's you just knowing mathematics. Because the thing is, before you learned about, more advanced mathematics, then you wouldn't really have that as your common sense. Zero times infinity is equal to 5. Yeah, exactly. And 7. That's exactly it. That's spot on. Because I like math, but the anti-life equation is the coolest weapon of all of fiction. What is the anti-life equation? I still don't understand. Is it just like the thing that Darkseid wants? Is it genuinely just equation that lets you shoot lasers out of your eyes? What is anti-life equation? Mom asked why I don't have a difficult time accepting the insane physics of black holes, and I just said, after I learned it in the kindergarten that the Earth is round, anything is going to be good can go for me. That is a fair point. As someone physicist, you just realize that anything can be anything. Oh yeah, no, totally. Everything is a wave. Everything is a wave, by the way. It's just a wave. Not everything. Don't question it. Well, actually, do question it, I guess. Science. And make it. What are your thoughts on the Fermi paradox? Which one is it? Which one is the Fermi paradox? Is it that the aliens? Fermi is the alien one. Okay, well, I think it's not the paradox at all. I think grubby aliens explain it really well. That's my opinion. Okay, and now what we need is we need a limit. Now we need the E equation. So a limit as x approaches... Actually, n, I think it is. N approaches infinity of 1 plus 1 divided by n to the nth power. Let's go for 400, I think would go nicely. Actually, let's do 400 to 440. I see. It doesn't fit. Now the only problem is that it's gonna be glowing, yeah. Perfect. Render animation with MPEG 4, yes. If most of physics rules are a differential equation and we make time go back, will rules be written as integral equations? No. No, they will not. That's because derivatives tell you how something is changing, and change... you can get that information about change both forward and backwards. Integrals tell you the opposite of change, so basically you can think of it of how much it's already been changed. Which means that you can already use integral equations in physics, we do it all the time. Basically, if you have a ball traveling forward with a certain velocity, this is the velocity for sake of simplicity, then it is at a certain position, right? If it's traveling forward with that velocity, then this is the derivative, but this is the integral. Which means that if you have the velocity, if you want to know... basically, if you want to know how quickly the ball is changing, then you just take the derivative of position. If you want to know, however, where it will be, you take the integral of velocity. So integral equations already happen without time going backwards. If it was going backwards, however, then if you imagine a graph of velocity, which would be something like this for a ball, velocity is just constant, then what this is basically telling you is that at any point, the slope of position in orange, is going up like this. And that slope can also go backwards, which means that if you can use the same... If you're going back in time, you basically multiply by -1, I suppose. That's what you can do with the derivative. That should work. For one day, we should swap numbers and letters. We shouldn't. We really shouldn't. Base 26 system for a single day. My country doesn't allow me to donate. It's fine. Neither does mine, actually. VDT in relation to time. Yes, you are right. It is... Wait, is it in relation to time? Yes, it is in relation to time. Do you have any intuitive idea on how exchange energy works? Yes, I do. I made a video on energy. I should explain it. I can make another video about exchange of energy, actually. That would be pretty fun. Wouldn't integral equations be the same as differential equation before? It would be. What do you want? Actually, you gave me an idea. I might do a video. I mean, the thing is, I already scripted the video on exchange of energy, so actually finishing it would be just a couple of days. So I might finish that video. So 1 plus 1, just 1. Not dividing by infinity, we're dividing it by n. And as approaching infinity, it's really like as close as possible to 0. Approaching infinity, you can imagine basically as a tug of war. That's, I mean, it's a pretty good analogy. Exchange energy. What is exchange energy? Wait, what were you talking about? What is a wave? And please don't show me a squiggly line saying it's a wave. Mr. Frosty, I don't have any answers for you then. That's a squiggly, that's what a wave is. It's basically a function that's repeating itself. Dude, that, I mean, a function that's repeating itself can be treated as a wave. So, but it's complicated. Long time subscriber, watch first time chatter. I love your vids. You as well as Combo Class and Epsilon Delta should have way more subs than it's have. Much love. Thank you, Seba, so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, when I finish more and more videos, hopefully we will have more subscribers. All of us. I did plan on collaborating with Epsilon Delta, by the way, but it didn't work out. They didn't respond to my comment. There's no matter of direction in direction of time for math. Yes, because why would there be? Like, from a physical point of view, it does matter. From a physical point of view, it does matter which way the time flows. That's because of the whole deterministic versus probabilistic universe. But for mathematics, it doesn't. There's no difference. I have to state what the limit is every single step. Why don't we just state it at the beginning and stop having to write it every step? It's because you have to remember that it's a limit. It's different. It's important. Make it. Why do you not live in the US? Yuck. I mean, I didn't mean it like that, okay? I didn't mean it like that. I love you, all my Americans. It's just that whenever I listen, okay? I love your Americans. Americans are great and all, but yeah, you know, just ugh. I wouldn't. No. No. Agreed, from the US. The thing is, my end goal is to move to Netherlands. If I ever actually do manage to stay above a minimum wage, that's my goal for me right now. If I ever manage to stay above a minimum wage, then I do want to move to the US. And not the US, Netherlands. Jeez, Netherlands. I want to move to the Netherlands. And what's the point of moving to the US if it's so expensive and I'll have to move back to the Netherlands anyway? I don't see the logic there. Americans are great and all. I mean, they're great and all, you know, just that I wouldn't want to live in the US. It's, no. European Union is very depressing. Can't have access to any funny chemicals, like above 3% nitric acid. Yes, we can. What do you mean? I have nitric acid. What do you mean? Hold on. Give me a second. Oh no, wait, I don't have nitric acid. I mean, okay, I have nitric acid, but I made it. Never mind. I made my nitric acid. Actually, I don't know if I have it. I don't think I have it anymore. I had nitric acid. But I have formic acid and sodium nitrate, so I can make nitric acid. You do? Isn't it illegal? I don't know. Also, you very much can have any chemical you want. You just need a license for it. Which seems reasonable to me. Like, here's the thing. Call me crazy if you want. I would rather that all chemicals are available with people with a license for them. I guess I don't have... Yeah, I don't think I have the nitric acid anymore. I made a little bit. Just a little bit of acid and... European home... European home chemoscope. Dan, I'm sorry, I can't hear you over my public healthcare, affordable housing, and affordable living conditions. Sorry, I can't hear you over them, you know? Just too loud. Also, public transit. Affordable public transit that actually functions. Want to debate in the VC? No, not really. What if time is time, during dimension, only because it's running dimension? We could also run like every dimension would be... Jen, don't think about it this way. Jen, once again, you're trying to use common sense for an uncommon problem. That's what I should... Whenever someone tries philosophizing science, that's what I'm gonna say. You're using common sense for an uncommon problem. That's really good. I've always thought of things to say for people who are trying to philosophize science. So basically, what if ... But the thing is, you shouldn't think about these things in what if ... without the heavy-duty equipment necessary. And by heavy-duty equipment, I mean the mathematical formulas and the physics background. Because your whole base of knowledge is an oversimplification of the extremely advanced model we use to describe reality. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad because I also use an oversimplified model. I am not a physicist. But it will not make for great predictions. It's funny how it can mirror in both space-time, but cannot can rotate something in... Can't rotate in time because you need 2D to rotate. I mean, I guess isn't rotation in one dimension just oscillation? And that's why it's all waves! What is your main trade? Mathematician, chemist, physicist, all three at once. Sorry if this is a frequently asked question. Oh no, it's fine. I really often state that I'm not a physicist, I'm not a chemist, I'm not a physicist, I'm not a mathematician. Because I'm not. I'm not a professional in any of those. I am a video maker. Well, technically by trade I would be. But I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just a guy who likes science. I don't like... Here's the thing. I don't like to describe myself in terms of my jobs because I didn't like my past jobs at all. I did them because they gave me money and that's it. That's the only reason. I don't want that to be the description of me. I am someone who just likes science. That's who I am. More like an edutainment creator. I wouldn't even say that. I would just say I'm just a scientist. That would be about as good of a description as it can be. More for science communication than science discovery, but a scientist. Oscillation is not a wave. If you rotate something, then on one side it will cast shadow. That's a wave. Wait, what? Oscillation is not wave. If you rotate something, then on one side it will cast a shadow. Time and what? Sorry if I ticked you off. Oh no, it's fine, Sebas. It's absolutely fine. I don't mind these kinds of questions. People usually ask me things that are so much worse. Well, then I appreciate, actually. I appreciate a reasonable question. I really do. I mean, oscillation is not a rotation. Okay. I mean, you can think of it this way if you want. If you cast a 2D shape, no, e to the... Basically this is what I meant. Cosine x plus I sine x. You're basically breaking down rotation into two oscillations. Or rather, two-dimensional rotation into two one-dimensional oscillations. That's what I meant. Like, in that way, you can think of one-dimensional rotation would be just oscillation. I feel like dot products can't seem to ever take the blame. They're always projecting. You should make your own religion. The next Make It episode's making a cult. We already have that. We don't need another one. All YouTube channels are religions. Oh, Sebas, we're not hiding it here. No. The monthly blood donations, that's just a normal thing. We're not hiding. It is a cult. It is a cult after all. But we're open about being a cult, you know? So 1 divided by infinity, that's a 0. Now right here, of course, this is a limit, so it isn't a 0, but this is just for the purposes of visualizing stuff, so... Oh, this is gonna be such a pain to navigate later on. Rotations are composed of oscillations, but oscillations are not rotations. That timing, that all depends how you're defining it. It absolutely all depends how you're defining it. It depends on which aspect of rotation you care about. Like, oscillations are not rotation. Obviously, they're not. They're called a different thing. But all depends how you're defining them. It's basically like... Oh, hold on. I'm struggling to come up with a good analogy. It's basically like saying that programs aren't algorithms. No, wait. It's basically like saying that... Yeah, programs aren't algorithms, but programs are parts. But algorithms are part of a program. Yes. Dimension time is every dimension can be times a contact function. I'm philosophizing physics while only knowing a school of physical differentiation in the algebra. Jenna, there's nothing wrong with that because here's the thing: advanced physicists still try to they don't just make dry math, okay? They not only make dry math, they also find the meaning behind the maths. The only problem is that you might be omitting a lot of things which may not seem important but are important. And that's my problem with philosophizing physics. It's because there are a lot of ideas that seem good on paper, but the actual work comes in checking the ideas, not coming up with them. For oscillations, you have to have a discrete symmetry in your system, but for rotations, you must have continuous symmetry. So I'm gonna believe him over you. That's fair. That is fair. I just always thought of rotation as oscillation, except in higher dimensions. That's how I always thought of it. So basically the most important, at least to me, the most important aspect of rotation is that if you rotate something enough times, you do get back to the original state. And in that way, it's like oscillation to me. What am I doing? 1 plus 0. That's what I'm rendering. Wait, I did render it. Just 1, which means right here what we need is these two. Select. You select. You disappear. You copy. You and you disappear. And you get bigger. Okay, you have a keyframe, that makes sense. Hi, how are you doing today? Hi, the JJ. I'm certainly doing. I certainly am. I wonder what drug helped contribute to math the most. Depends on which time period you chose, you know? It could be just mushrooms, it could be cocaine, it could be Adderall. You need to pick a time period. Because in general, that's really tough to say. Happy birthday, Megan. Thank you, Ramit. Thank you for remembering about my birthday. Thank you. I saw this cursed video where someone integrated a regular vector with a 1D integral. And did so just by integrating each component. Absolutely horrific. Yesterday in charge, I was eating food, so yeah. She got both yesterday and today. Well, thank you for both days then. Thank you. Except we're not dividing it by this, we are dividing it by this. And then right here, color highlight. Right here, color highlight. Orange. The only problem is it's not really visible orange, is it? You can see it in reflections, you can't see it well on its own, which means we might need to tune it down a bit. And it's approaching zero, so right here we need color highlight. Color highlight 2, which will be this. And then right here, color highlight 2, assign color highlight 2, assign and render image. And they multiply two vectors without specifying if they're doing it via dot product, cross product, etc. Oof. Web illustrations looking grades of circle or looking at projections, but only I guess pretty much amazing how can get so complex enough calculations in a simple way. Yeah. Also, I was reading all the videos of professional Stokes theorem, and while I didn't fully understand everything in it yet, it was super good. I love how we can just review different proofs of the Stokes theorem at this point. It's pretty funny. Lemon blog reviewing different proofs of the Stokes theorem, generalization of the Stokes theorem. We're defining as close as possible. They're exponentiating it once again to a number that's approaching infinity. So this right here, color high 2, yes, and render image. Like a tug of war between a 0 that's trying to reset the number and 1 that's trying to blow it up. And the result is E. And right here, what we need is this to 540. This is gonna be a bit longer, and then okay, there we are. There we go. And right here, what we need is we need 2 make its. There we go. Right here, what we need is we need 2 makers that will be in a tug of war. And would you look at that? We just happen to have 2 makers. One of them is a wizard. Don't ask. Just accept at this point. Good night, Mickey. Good night, Paper. Good night. Oh, there's so many. If you were any mathematical operator, which one would you be? Hamiltonian, old classic, or maybe an observable. I feel like. Actually, no, I don't think I would pass for an observable. I think Hamiltonian, just old classic, you know. Alternatively, angular momentum's pretty solid. That's a maybe. I can see myself there, but at the end of the day. There's a good background noise for cramp standing at 1 AM. That's kind of the point of most of these streams, to be honest. Most people just use them as background noise for studying, which I respect. Okay. So, 90. And then on the other side, an 80. To make it like this. Now what you'll need is what do you think I would be? Well, I mean the Hodgster, yeah. No, my bottle. Ah, my bottle of tea. Fuck my physics exam, all good. How? All good. Okay, good then. I'm just, you know what? You tried. It's what matters. Is that a positive? Oh, fuck my physics exam, all good. Is that a positive or a? I don't know. It's, you know what? Just take the wins we can get one. I get it. I can't tell if it's a positive sentiment or not positive sentiment. Let's do an angle. Let's scale it up like this, and then right here we're going to make it up in a way so that basically like this. You can always get what you want. Actually, it should be like this, yeah. A bit lower down, a bit more on the outside. Perfection. How many positrons we can operate my wave function? Timon, how about you first buy me dinner or something? My goodness, Timon, let's slow down for a second. First, I want to talk about Suicide Call. Pushing border was allowed to be talked about on your streams, your Discord, and YouTube itself. Go for it, quote. I'm not fun police. If YouTube lets you post it, that's good with me. There we go. Wait, I'm doing this wrong, because this should be more forward and this should be more this way. No, that's not what I meant. There we go. Switch there and there we go. There we go. How do you do downtime streams? Yeah, it is nice. I didn't try and no, it sucked. I didn't solve one problem from thermodynamics. Can't swim out from all the time because every random moment there's like something like, wait, if there is some weird math of crafting structure, then I can't think about everything else. That's an oddly specific worry to have, gents. I'll be honest. That's an oddly specific worry. Which monsters taste the best? Someone replied, "Oh, that one. Yeah, I do know that one." Monster. The drink. Okay, I do know that one. Now we'll rotate this right here. Now the thumb to go over. I don't know if I'm too happy with this position, but I mean, if it at least kind of works. How does it look? It can be worse, but I mean, I would like the legs to be just a little bit. It's not bad. It's not exactly bad. Calm and cooks, but since for comedic effect, please don't kill me. Clam and cooks. How long you gonna stream? I don't know, Fun Life. I'll be honest. I just completely didn't know for today. This make it's gonna be right here. So yeah, this one will be straight down. just holding on to it. There we go. There we go. That's something. Now, the other hand has to be turned, has to be lower down. There we go. Perfect. 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 Just me first hearing about and making sense of oldest number, I couldn't help but think that of that Markiplier Farquaad meme every time I read it. Oh no. Internet poisoning? Thighs should form a straight line the torso. I'm not going for that specific timing. I'll just be honest. I'm really not. Listen, as long as my knees are facing backwards, I mean forwards except the backwards. As long as my knees are facing forwards instead of backwards, I'm good. I'm good with that. Yeah, that's good enough for me. And right here, I'm gonna actually be standing on one because it's cool. I'm missing one for sport, sick. And then the other hand. Like this. But it's at more of an angle. There we go. I would say that's pretty good, right? I would say that's pretty good. Tag of war between two make-its. And then what we need to do is we need to switch one of them to be colored highlights. One color highlight, color highlight, color highlight, color highlight. You're not gonna see any details anyway. All the details I just spend my time working on are going to be irrelevant because they're not even gonna be there. That's cool. I'm glad I spent my time working on these. I mean, it's pretty good for the whatever render animation. Also, Timon, you said that one of the thighs should form a straight line with the torso. I would never. My thighs always form a gay line with the torso. I love that joke so much. I don't know. Bye, fun life. Bye. Why from a straight line? Damn it! No, did Lemon beat me to it? Oh, never mind. I did say it first. You have to excuse me. I'm catching up on the chat. For my gain line because I am gay. That's good. Listen, that's just how we roll here. So far, we've been streaming for what? I've been streaming for an hour straight. Okay, now it's time to stream for an hour gay. Oh, fruit as well. Oh no. The shops are closed today. Because of course they are. Because it's 1984. What it is. Okay, how far are we in the video? This is we're page 6 almost. What is E? What is that? I mean, you can think of it as the exponent constant. So, operation is proportional to a number. It's also gonna be a difficult one, damn it. Okay. This is slowly going to go back. Very slowly. So in the meantime, we could edit the video, I suppose. Infinite-dimensional vector spaces of superposition, then about some linear algebra, other than feels it is being introduced by first one, electromagnetism. My brain is running slow behind the coffee. I also need to put my... Oh, damn it. Hold on, because yesterday when I was streaming, I ate a whole... Just, what do you call it? I ate a whole pan of pasta. I didn't put it in the dishwasher. Honestly, I feel like I should... What time I turn the dishwasher on? I got some dishes that need to be washed. I'm dying. This is no way. This is the way. Okay. I'm back. I can't believe I made it the gay hours of the stream. Okay, hold on. Let me actually check how far behind, because yesterday's live stream did put me a fair bit behind on my videos. Because of course, I mean, it was a whole day. It's 5th day, okay. So this is day 9, which means we're gonna be we're gonna be really far behind on the videos. I was doing so well. Day 9, and then day 10 for today. Day 10. Damn it! We are really far behind. I suppose... shucks. I guess then we need to just start finishing the video up. Using 1 hour straight into us again expects us to not believe there is some serious level of fluidity going on there. I just think it's one of my favorite jokes. When someone says, you know, I've been doing it for blank straight, and you can just say you can just say that, oh yeah, and I've been doing it for blank gay. It's just, I love that joke so much. There's new time because not we've ever. First one sound like anything like a make it stream. Windows Developer. Oh, what? You want access to my public networks? Adobe, can you stop? Just why did they change the layout again? I mean, they didn't change the layout, they changed the looks of it all. Shucks, that looks different. I never like it. Oh yeah, I also need to finish the intro to the video. Damn it. And it's not even playing. It's meant to be playing, but it's not even playing. It's still buffering. Okay. Good. Parametric, then. Parametric vocal enhancer on all of these. Because I just can't stand to hear my voice without it. And then what? Did I finish the script even? I did! Well, would you look at that? There is one more constant in this video. That's because there is nothing special about the square. It's just that reason for us to think of the square as a simple
a circle is complex.
Yeah, I might need to re-record this completely.
Half, 3/4, and full way. So we can describe the way we go around each of them in relation to themselves, but not in relation to one another.
Okay, right, here's we're gonna record, as it seems good enough. So we can describe the way we go around each of them in relation to themselves, but not in relation to the other one. Why? Well, it's because in order to transition from one to another, you need to switch the constants. Wait, constants? Not constant. That's because even though a circle has a pi, the square also has a constant. And that's because there is one last constant remaining, and that is the 1. Now you might be saying something along the lines of, make it, how could 1 be constant? It's nothing like the other ones, but the truth is, it's just a real number, just like any other real number. In that way it qualifies as a constant, but where would this kind of constant be used? A simple example would be unit vector. So if you imagine a ball with some velocity, you can describe the velocity with just a vector. But this kind of vector can get really confusing, so what we really often do instead is we describe the direction of our velocity with the unit vector and the magnitude with speed. Now, in order to get the original velocity from these two, we just multiply them, and there. But this only equals if our vector has a length of 1. If it was any longer or any shorter, we'd have to scale it back. And here's where we get to the core of what constants are. For the velocity, we can use any number, but if we use a 1, we don't have to rescale. For exponentials, we can use any number, but if we use e, we don't have to scale back, and for exponentials, we can use any number, but if we use e, we don't have to scale back the derivative by natural log. For rotation and circles, we can use any number, but pi gives us the full rotation instead of an almost full, and so on, so forth. These are all numbers that have something really convenient for the situation. 1 for units, that's why meters per second and not 3 meters per 6 seconds. E for exponentials, that's why it's e to the x and e to the I pi, not e to the 3x, not 3 to the x and 6 to the I pi. Pi for rotations, that's why it's a perfect half rotation, not almost perfect half rotation. That is the intuition behind math constants. There, finished. Making yesterday say that we shouldn't use jokes from vids and stream as sources, and you know what? I'm just gonna do the opposite and use all jokes as sort of references for stuff. That's good because I never joke. I'm always serious. Just like I'm always hard. That's not a quote. Side note, I'm so happy how feminine I've been looking lately. Gonna muster up the courage to wear skirts and dressed in public. Great for you, Lemon. Go off, Queen. That's because my immense fear of someone trying to get peek on there, because there are some serious creeps out there. Don't let the haters get to you, Lemon. Don't let the haters stop you. That's my advice. Let me just integrate myself real quick to get back to the original manifold. Jokes reveal a lot about their humor, and the humor can reveal a lot about the person. You can try if you want. That's encouraged. Nerd and coolness.
Okay, so in the last intuition behind, I've just dropped the
Okay, so we're gonna have to... Ah, shucks, I keep forgetting that I actually have to edit my videos. I love that I can just press a button and enhance it. It's lovely. Not making discriminatory jokes already says that a person isn't discriminatory. Or maybe they just don't want to be cancelled. Timon, what if I'm just doing it for the YouTube? What if I'm actually secretly a huge, massive racist? But I just don't want to be public about it. Because, you know, money. Didn't think of that, huh? Making racist, sexist, or homophobic jokes are just a huge red flag. I just leave party if someone makes them. That depends. Okay, so Timon, that depends. Because, and this is a true story, by the way. I do know someone. I have known someone who was openly gay, and whenever they were losing in any video game, they were calling people faggots. So it's, I would say it depends. I would say it always got me so confused. I'm a cool trans femme nerd who's horrified and intrigued about music symbols being used in math. Yes, that is spot on. Be allowed. My problem is the actual racism and sexism hiding behind the jokes. Saki, that's the problem. It depends on the joke, because you see, it doesn't just boil down to it being faction-sided. It depends on the, because the thing is, it doesn't just depend on the joke. People really often act as if it's just as if there's just one kind of homophobic jokes, for example. But that's not true. You see, it all depends on the information assumed with the joke and information carried with the joke. Basically, there are certain jokes that are only funny due to the stereotype, for example, and that's an actual harmful jokes. However, if a joke is not based on a stereotype, then I would say it's harmless no matter how homophobic you can try to get with that joke. It all depends on whether it's based on a stereotype or if it's based on some defining feature. So, for example, I don't want to do a homophobic joke, to be honest, but for example, if I say something like, you know what? Gay men suck. They just suck completely. Like, that's a homophobic joke. However, it's not a stereotype. It's kind of a defining feature there. I'm really trying to scientify jokes right now, but hear me out. There's nothing funnier than someone explaining a joke. I don't hear homophobic jokes. Me, gay jokes all the time. I feel like that's the difference. The difference is whenever you're basing off the humor on a untrue stereotype or a true defining feature. At least that's, in my opinion, what it is. However, if someone... I don't want to make a homophobic joke. I don't want to. One of my favorite genre of memes, that's a true story, is like supportive trans memes. It is just one of my favorite genre of memes. It is the most hilarious and wholesome thing ever. So, for example, what would be a good example? Give me a second. I don't know. Lemon. So basically, yeah. So basically, it's like an average conversation of me with Lemon. So like, you are not the guy. You're not even capable of being the guy. I knew a guy once, and now I don't. You are not the guy. It is the most hilarious stuff on the planet. Just... I love it. I really do. I have a song saved on my Spotify just in case I ever meet someone who's a tall trans woman, and it's all I want to do is all I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman and giant woman. That's the only reason why I have it saved on my phone, because I think it's hilarious. From Steven Universe. Funny also, that's an infinite rabbit hole. It is just incredible. It's so wholesome and funny. It's honestly, I love him. I love him so much. Gay supportive memes aren't quite as good as trans supportive memes, because trans supportive memes are just hilarious. have to be offensive, but they have to be more funny than offensive. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with offensive jokes. It all matters on context. It depends if you want to be funny or if you want to be hateful. The problem is that there is no universal test for checking if a joke is hateful or funny, you know? So it all depends there, and because there is no universal test, then it's a really tricky topic. All I'm gonna do is be someone who gets to see a giant one. Actually, should make you feel comfortable with things that's still seen by society as taboo. That's the purpose of jokes really often.
E to the x in there and didn't bother to explain how it could be its own derivative. So we're going
Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be in the background, just editing slightly.
to right this wrong.
Homosexual memes made my entire friend circle really comfortable with me hitting on them. They don't know I am bi. Exactly! That works! But that's the beauty of jokes, right? You can... a societal lubricator, if you will. That's what jokes are. Oh, gay jokes and make it in my gay joke on gay jokes. Oh, which one? I think YouTube might have deleted that. Oh no, hold on. Like, I'm Hungarian, our entire parliament is an entire homophobic gay joke. Okay, that one, okay. Sorry, I genuinely missed it. Is everyone bi in Make It community? Yeah, I mean, people in this community are either bisexual, bipolar, or... or just make it in a bitch. It's strange, and I'm seeing a lot of LGBT in chat. I don't know if your profile picture showcasing components of a rainbow hits in that. Not really. This is meant to be... my profile picture is meant to be 4 colors. I missed 2 if I wanted 6. Or 7? I don't know. I'm bad at counting. So it's not really. It just happens that science community overlaps in a major way with the LGBT community. It's not my fault. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules. I'm trying to say, I never said I'm gay. I never said I'm gay. Venn diagram. I have a soft spot for offensive LGBTQ jokes because they made me realize I was not straight. Yeah, as I mean, there's nothing wrong with, like, I wouldn't say offensive is the right word. I would say aggressive. Because the thing is, they're just funny. If you make an extremely offensive joke in good spirits, you get a pass. If you don't mean poorly, of course, then you get a pass. And also, realizing you're not straight from an offensive LGBTQ joke, that's... I respect that. People say most offensive shit pass as a joke, but that's what I said. It always depends. If you're making a joke because you're hateful and you just want an excuse to say something awful, it's not gonna be funny. If you're making it to be funny, however, and you just need it to be awful for the sake of the humor, I can pass that. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. Banjan, Bijan, Jen. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Message community, they're like 10% queers, and the local queer community is like 10% science there. So I think community is somehow a golden circle of Venn diagram. There really is overlap. Banished from society based on the proven beliefs. Shade of scientific method. I think it goes beyond that. I think scientists are just by their very nature progressive, simply because you can't be conservative in science. But if you truly are trying to be conservative in science, you will fail, because what's the point to do science then? If you believe that what we know about the world right now is correct, then you shouldn't explore it any further, and that's very anti-scientific. Or against science, at least. So I think it's mostly that. But, Sahid, you're probably also correct there. Yeah, my Harambe and insert that on one person joke was kinda nearing offensive, if taken out of context. It really was. Vanos Gaming. I have heard of them. I don't... Vanos Gaming. Haven't eaten food in 16 hours. Bye, Fan Life. Bye, go eat something. It's important. Quote-unquote scientist. No, I wouldn't say so. The thing is, Jordan Peterson isn't really doing... Well, if he is a scientist, then he's a really mad one. I have seen some of his takes, and they're pretty goddamn awful. I don't even mean the hateful ones. I just mean, like, the lobster thing, where apparently lobsters get more confident, they get bigger, which just isn't true. He just made that up. When they're in pain, they get bigger. Jordan Peterson has a tendency to say a lot of things that he believes to be true as facts without any evidence, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. So I really don't like it. It gives a bad rep to the rest of scientists. Whoever was homophobic, but they were scientists, so they were open-minded with a person when the person came to them, and they stopped their phobia. Yeah, lovely science. I like the science community. You stream all day. That's what I do.
In this video, and that's why we'll start with the long-awaited.
Wow, this is a bit loud. I don't like it.
The long-awaited.
Yeah, this is really a fair bit loud. Let's just quiet it down.
Euler's constant.
Right here. There we go.
Right away in this video, and that's why we'll start with the long-awaited Euler's constant, gamma.
It's funny because it's Euler's constant, not the Euler's number. We should probably stop talking about this before the chat becomes a political battlefield. No, don't worry. We don't do politics. Unless it's European politics. But you... Actually, Sebas, I am all for being political, but I am all for being political in a scientific mindset. I feel like that should be normalized. I feel like politics should be normalized in a scientific light. That's why I only skip American politics, because American politics, it's difficult to keep them safe. But the European politics, I'm all for that. You can have great conversations when it comes to European politics. Like, for example, most governments in Europe are slowly becoming more and more radicalized, and the question of if this is a trend that's going to continue or if this is a more momentary thing due to one in a century circumstances, like, I'm really curious to hear everyone's opinions on that. The only problem is there's not that many people in Europe are interested in politics. Maybe that's because it's so good. Maybe being interested in politics actually correlates to just worse politics in general. Maybe. In that case, I would be actually harming everyone by trying to get... I don't know. Uh, 2 minutes ago, and why the change in topic sounds like the average chat in my friend group. We go on a lot of tangents here. I believe that gender, sexuality, and politics should be considered separate topics. They should be, because, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of dumb that they're not, right? Politics is just about making policies. What policies do you want to make separately for sex and gender? But still, to be fair, the question of should it be political is by itself political, so I guess it can be inherently political. I guess that makes sense. Identity and autonomy shouldn't be politically sensitive to talk about. The problem is, Lemon, that is a political statement. Like, the question of whenever identity and autonomy should be politically sensitive to talk about, that's political in itself. So basically, so yeah, this is actually way more tricky than it seems. Disagree respectfully. Disagree disrespectfully. With all due disrespect.
Oh yeah.
With all due disrespect. Funny.
Gamma. That's
The only time these live streams ever got into spicy territory is when we were discussing philosophy. Politics never got to that point, honestly.
gamma. That's the character used for Euler's. Gamma. That's the character used for Euler's constant. The E constant. The E constant is called E constant.
Right here. Cut. Like Aaron Bear when it comes to disputes. Should make it, they will be nearly missed. Someone's talking trash about LGBT community. I'm gonna spice it up, believe me. It depends, Timon, because on one hand, a lot of people are confused. Like, if someone joins in just being hateful, then I'm just gonna ban them. I have that power. We haven't had that happen yet, which is good. No one actually joined in being hateful. I do believe it's because YouTube just deletes the hateful comments. So maybe that's why. I feel like it's part of survivorship bias on my part. I've just never seen anyone because no one got past the YouTube guard dog. Literally singing Hamilton right now. Not thrown away my shot.
E constant is called the Euler's number.
After the war, I moved back to New York. I finished up my studies in a practice law. Bear walk next door. Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to count to right to the top. The man is non-stop. Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of a brand new nation, the elected behind the liberation. I intend to prove beyond the shadow of the doubt by assistant counsel, call counsel Hamilton, sit down. To call your first witness, that's all you had to say. Okay, one more thing. Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? See that attitude may be your doom. Why do you write like a running out of time? Right day and back like a running out of time. Every day you fight like a running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime, non-stop. Corruption's such an old song we can sing along in harmony. No, it's stronger than Albany. Honestly, that's why public service seems to be calling me. I practiced law, I practically perfected it. I've seen injustice in the world and I corrected it. Now, for a strong central democracy, if not now, be Socrates throwing rocks at these yokes. Hamilton, at the Constitutional Convention. I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention. Oh, delicate. Now, what I'm going to say may sound indelicate. It wasn't proposed as a new form of government. From talks for hours, the convention is listless. Bright young man. Yo, who the F is this? Can I get hit with a copyright strike for singing it? I don't think I'm that good at singing. I hope not. Whoops. Fingers crossed. But in some way, they did so much for me that I can't thank them enough. So I'm just insane level of protective towards that community. That does make sense. Asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand man. I know it's a lot to ask, to leave behind the one you said. You want me to run the Treasury or State Department? Let's go. Alexander, Alexander, look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. Asking me to lead. Isn't this enough? He will never be satisfied. He will never be satisfied. History has its eyes on you. Make it as literally Hamilton without the cheating and stuff. Exactly. I'm basically Hamilton. I'm John Hamilton, not Alexander. If I get someone wake up and start feeling like they are female in their body, if you weird them. Being female was like Mr. Frosty. I'm not qualified to answer that. As far as I'm aware, Mr. Frosty, as someone who is not trans, let me tell you, it's basically it's gender dysphoria, I do believe is what it's called. So basically, you hate your body for all masculine features. At least that's one part of it. If you wake up as a man, if you're a man, then over time you hate your body for all the masculine features. That's one kind of, that's one way it can happen. And so basically, fortunately, one positive is that when it comes to hormones, there is just testosterone and estrogen, which means that, you know, there is just, we really do just have like a magical chemical that makes your body more feminine or more masculine. It's not as simple as it seems, but it's still pretty cool in my opinion that in our bodies we just have like that chemical responsible for it. Because if you think about it, this is actually incredibly lucky to just get one chemical responsible for it, which, as I mentioned, isn't perfect, but I know, I think consider it pretty cool. But basically it's, yeah. Money is usually. I love Green Day, especially American Idiot album. Green Day. Learning Jesus of Suburban guitar now. You're playing guitar. That's impressive. It's getting political. What do you mean it's getting political? What do you mean it's getting political? What topics are we talking about? It depends, I don't know. I just joined in whatever conversation's available. I was singing Hamilton non-stop just a minute ago.
We're gonna start with this, so constant, hence why we're gonna start with this, so what does this constant mean?
Right here we need an additional render, which we just did not prepare.
Well, here you can see equate.
But it's fine because that file is still there. The most political thing I've been hearing is Hamilton. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay, right here, you.
We're gonna start with this,
so make it just kind of a little bit more down facing, like so, like so. Mr. Frosty, please go with the explanations of Lemon more than mine, because as I mentioned, I'm not trans. I wouldn't know. I don't know exactly. From definition of politics. With that definition, everything is political fun life. Me deciding to stream is political. I'm not getting evaluated for autism spectrum disorder. You seem like one of us. Maybe, but getting evaluated for it is just so much work, you know? Like, maybe... I know that I seem to be on at least a couple of spectrums. I've just... The thing is, Sebas, I... Never mind the fact that I get distracted every 5 seconds. I have spent the last however many years practically fully socially isolated. Not due to a pandemic, just in general, you know. I kind of still am. The thing is, since the Addition to Quantum Mechanics video blew up a year ago, this has been my main source of just socializing in general. So I am certain there must be something weird about me, you know? I thought about getting checked out psychologically, but I just haven't found the time yet. And when I do find the time, I will. Because there's something off with me. I don't know what it is exactly. But there is something. The other thing in this as well. Satisfied, history has its eyes on you. Right here, 260 to 3. Did I input it already? No, I didn't. Good, because we're gonna need to override render. Look at that, how perfect. What's your favorite number? 36. I still sometimes I could perhaps have additional money. What were you earning before? How were you earning before this? I was making animations as a freelancer, and it depends. It depends on what I got, what I had to do. Lemon, stay strong. Bad timing to say that. Might be more helpful if I just read about it on the internet. Mr. Frosty, be careful. However, with that, internet is a big place. You see, if you want to read, if you're unsure whether vaccines work or not, if you want to read more about it on the internet, that could bring you differing results. So be careful whenever you read something on the internet. It can be risky. Give worry for them. I keep telling myself just through the fear of commitment. The functionality of me and your mom as a viable couple. I shouldn't have laughed at that this much, but random times lasting anywhere from a week to a month, I suddenly feel strictly masculine. I'm just impressed. I'm just impressed. It's always impressive, like how much people have to go through to actually end up. I'm sorry, I just blacked out for a second. I'm back now. What's ionization enthalpy, ionization energy, and ionization potential? I'll be honest, I just do not know. That feels like more of a flame kind of question. If you asked it yesterday, you'd have gotten an answer right away. If radiants are so much more superior to, is that degrees? Why do they teach degrees at a low level? Just build up intuition with, let's say, now is that radiant said much harder to get hang of. I think, Mr. Frosty, is because degrees are most commonly used as a unit in day-to-day life, and so they're introduced sooner. And the radiants are irrational. So that's probably why they must look awkward. This is black. Okay, makes sense. I don't think that sounds odd. I think that makes sense. What video are you working on? It's constants, mathematical constants video. This is the Euler's constant, as you can clearly see by the two people playing tug of war in front of the constant. Okay, now right here.
We're gonna start with this. So, what does this constant mean? Well, here you can see equation defining it. So we can start first of all by flipping. We start with this. So, what does this constant mean? Well, here you can see equation defining.
Okay, now we're cooking with gasoline. Or electricity, rather.
So we can start first of all by flipping the log.
There we go.
Because what monster puts negative?
I still don't understand why they've put like the log is on the negative on the left. I don't know. When will this video come out? I think tomorrow. That's my current guess. All I have to do is just edit all of this, okay? It's not that much. And animate, because I still haven't finished most of the animations for the video.
On the left, and separating it into two parts. First of all, the harmonic series, and second, the natural log. Okay, so what's up with the harmonic series? Second, the natural log. Okay, so
there we go. What kind of insane computer do you have to use Blender, Premiere, and stream all at once? It's not that insane. It's just a desktop. Desktops have that property in them. When you buy a desktop, actually, the problem is, I'm like constantly using it on around 100% GPU, which is great for my electricity bill, but but oh well. I genuinely think when you take the ad revenue from these live streams and the electricity bill it takes to stream them, I genuinely think they are net negative for me. which is hilarious. What is the hardest mathematical subject in your eyes? The hardest? Abstract mathematics. The more abstract you get, it doesn't matter what you're dealing with. Abstract mathematics. The more abstract you get, the more difficult it is. Sahid, please stop tormenting Lemon. Sahid, I know you're a med student. Just stop tormenting Lemon, okay? Leave my Lemon alone. Abstract algebra and group theory seems super hard. Yeah, but group theory only seems hard because it's abstract. That's the problem. It's always the fact that they're abstract.
The series is simple enough.
It doesn't matter what it is. As long as it's abstract, it will be difficult.
If you just imagine a block of size 1, then that's the series at n1, the length of this block. Next, we increase the n. As we increase the n, we also add another block. Then this block. As we increase the n, we also add
Right here, all of these.
Another block. This time 1/2 the size of the previous block. And then we add the third one, 1/3 the size of the first block. Then the fourth, then the fourth, 1/4, and we just
keep going with this.
We just keep going, keep adding them until we reach a desired n.
Lemon, what's your relation to make it? That's an odd question to ask. We're not related, I think. Last time I checked. Are we? I don't know. Lemon and make it out dating. Timing. Can you stop shipping me with people without their consent? Yesterday Flame joined in on stream and he all just started shipping me with Flame. Can you stop shipping me with people without their consent, please? So would I. I would hate that too. Can we please stop? I never shipped you with Flame. Yeah, but you just started shipping me with Lemon all of a sudden. Okay? You're timing. You're not innocent either. That one was your partner though. I read the comment. That's all I did. So what do you mean? When did I talk about Sebas? You'll stop it right now. Lemon is underage. That's illegal. That's illegal, everyone. They're asking me the ship I care about. Illegal 9%. I don't care, it's illegal. I don't care about it's illegal. I don't care about the 1% that's legal. It is illegal in my eyes. I'm dying. It's 2 a.m. where I am, so I may have made that shit up. What's your source? I made it up. Great. Okay. That's great.
We can create another line next to it. this time representing the logarithm. And now we can create another.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Another line. Now we can create another line next to it.
I just found out that lemon isn't actually naturally occurring, and is instead a hybrid by crossbreeding a bitter orange and a citron fruit, which means life never gave us lemons. We invented them all by ourselves.
Scale them both. Sum up to 1 and 1.
Is it moving too quickly? I feel like it might be moving a bit too quickly. I get auto hallucinations while tired. That explains all of it. It's fine. It's fine. I just have that weird thing where I don't want to be a pedophile. I'm just weird that way, you know? It's just a thing that I have. An odd quirk, if you will. I don't want to be a pedophile, but you know.
And now we just scale them both. Sum up to 1. Them both. Sum up to 1 and 1.
Doesn't extend any further.
Sum up to 1 and 1. Sum up to 1, 1. Sum up to 1 divided by 1 and natural log. Them both. Sum up to 1 divided by 1.
This is technically a 2.
Log of 1. Sum up to 1 divided by 2 and natural log of 2. Sum up to 1 divided by 3 and natural log of 3 and so on and so on.
Yeah, this is technically all offset, so I'm gonna have to fix that.
Sum up to 1 divided by 1 and natural log of 1. Sum up to 1 divided by 2 and natural log of 2. Sum up to 1 divided by 3 and...
So right here we're just missing one frame. Got it. Let's render it then. Let's render it. Everyone become the next Guitar Hero style on that. Yeah. Listen, it's basically I have a meme on my computer. Hold on, let me show you the meme. Let me show you the meme. Where is it? There we go. That's the meme. And basically, and if I go to prison, that meme will no longer be funny. So that's my motivation for not going to prison, you know. And only it. Oh, these geometry nodes are beautiful. I've done a damn good job of them. The only problem is that switching them up will be a bit of a tough one. There we go, and then const additional, and right here what we want is we want the constant to be, here you are, we want it to be 1 or 2, okay, 2, render image. That's more than 2. Why is that more than 2? No. Right here is also going to be 2. There we go. Actually, 1? No, it can't be 1. It has to be 2. Perfect. You are next math pass. Exactly, that's the next chosen one. That's why my logo has 4 colors, you know?
Sum up to 1 divided by 1 and natural log of 1. Sum up to 1 divided by 2 and natural log of 2. Sum up to 1 divided by 3 and natural log of 3, and so on and so forth.
Main problem is we don't really go.
You can see that the sum is always ahead, so we just take... You can see that the sum is always... You can see...
Make it please never touch kids. I haven't planned on it, you know? Not my thing. Not into that sort of stuff. Make it, you know damn well that you'll start an international catechism at some point in your life, so it'll be difficult to avoid prison, just saying. Well, I mean, listen, if I start an international catechism in my life, I don't think I'll let myself get caught. Nah, give me a second, I need to go to the bathroom. You're making me... just, yeah. Hey, I'm back. Kind of feels it. I'm still walking. I just, you know, my massive apartment. My apartment's so big that I can't even. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I just remember that one guy from Microsoft. The colors were subtle hints at LGBT stuff. I'm missing 2 colors for that. We won't let him get caught either. Exactly. I'm going with you. No, I'm fine on my own.
See that the sum is always ahead, so we can just take the difference. We can just take the difference between them. This purple line is there to represent the difference, and you can see that as we increase both of them, the size of the purple line changes. Now, as we extend these lines to infinity, the difference between them is the Euler's constant. But there is a problem.
Why did it just speed up? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Euler's constant. But there is a problem. As neat as this animation might have been and as accurate...
Okay, there we go. No, that's great, Seamus. That's great. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. We see what rain is like on Jupiter and Mars without war. I think I said I was thinking about bathroom break together, like else. Oh, you're doing the Sahid? No, I'm not upset. Whatever. Whatever, I'm not upset. I just thought that, you know, I thought that you wanted to maybe, whatever, fine. Whatever, I don't care.
This animation is as accurate as this difference in lines is. I haven't actually explain the constant.
Make it singing. Oh, mate, I do it all the time on streams. I do it all the time. I do it even more often off streams. The only problem is that I'm not that great at singing, so when I sing, I'd rather do it alone to not... I'd rather do it alone. Oh, I bought some mango soap, and it smells so good. It just smells so good. It makes me hungry. I don't want to make it a karaoke party. Hi, the Remco. Hi. You wanna hear that one about the boy named Jimmy, whose first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old, he was walking. 3 years old, walking quickly. 4 years old, he was running around the basement of his city forest, and his daddy told him, "Listen here, son, you gotta learn to be a man." And man, he walks forward once. He was reading right on top of the gun. When he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 12 years old, and he's praised for unusual grace. I feel like I feel like the Money Game Part 2 is more pleasant to sing, you know? That's my hot take. Your name sounds like Remco. Oh, what a coincidence! I believe we had that conversation already. Nice on Remco Ren. Okay.
And as accurate as this difference in lines is, I haven't actually.
There we go.
The constant. I've only visualized it. That's because even though you now know how to calculate the constant, you still don't know what it means, what is there to represent. And that will be the key point of the video. Not only
There's absolutely, yeah.
constants are equal to, but where they come from. Not only what these
Damn it. Damn it.
not only what these constants are equal to or where they come from, but what they mean. So let's start or where they come from, but what they mean. Where they come from, but what they mean. So
And right here, we're just gonna rewind.
this time with 1 divided by x. 1 divided by x is a function.
Like having a name sounds like make it happen. Really? Okay, it's better. Muscle memory. Gay European. Which one is it actually? Is gay European? Depending on the time of day, the French go either way. It's one of my favorite lines still. I'm back. I have some cookies, I guess. They're not great, but I am hungry, so I'm gonna open them. Depending on the tongue, they different go either way. This is funny. Why do people hate France? It's mostly the French, not France.
With 1 divided by x.
Okay, so how far back should we go? This.
1 divided by x is a function.
Okay. Oh, that's the one. I remember this one. Depending on the time, they different go. Nest and like so, and reverse speed.
Only what these constants are equal to, or where they come from, but what they mean. So let's start again, this time with 1 divided by x. 1 divided by x. Let's start again, this time with 1.
Actually, bring this a bit closer here, and then right here we should have. There we go.
Let's start again, this time with 1. Again, this time with 1 divided by x.
Yeah, this actually doesn't make much sense, but I have to change that up a fair bit. France doesn't exist anymore since yesterday. What? What do you mean? Really? Hooray, everyone! Time for celebration! I actually been out of European politics the past couple of days or weeks because I've been just, you know, working on video and whatnot. We should take a break. Let's take a break. I'm chat for Party of Gay European. Look at that big mysterious mask that blend the 3D ass. That's pretty good. Okay. Give it a second. I believe in you. OBS, you can do it. And if not, then we're just gonna do it this way. Take a break. Well, I'll take a break. Yeah, just gonna take a break, you know. Just take a bit of a break. We still have these netherite upgrades, which would be nice. Oh damn it, jungle tree grew the wrong way. Shucks, piss, damn it. I was going to make a big farm. Yeah, you can join. And I don't know if you remember, but I told you I need your nickname. You do need to tell me your nickname, so I can add you to the whitelist. Yes, yes. Oh, my cows. Be become big and strong. We need a bigger farm. We need a much bigger farm. Fortunately, this place looks like just prime real estate for a farm. Because you know, had only 3 saplings. Yeah, because I know. I wasn't expecting to grow at all. I keep running. I don't have much food. Should have been more conservative for my running. Okay. I wonder because my laptop broke down. You're giving away your patron only pass. I respect that actually. I really do. I do respect that. What do we gonna need for the farm? That. Lots of it too. I'm curious to see how everyone else is playing on the server so far. Who cares about studying physics when I can play Minecraft and make it? Exactly! Exactly. Although we need way more emeralds, and the farm could also help with that. We could also chop down the entire other side of the river and replace that with a farm. Honestly, I like that idea. Just replacing the entire other side of the river with a farm, just a big... irresponsible sized farm. I'm all for it. Why am I carrying 5 pufferfish? We have 4 emeralds. Not gonna be enough. That's not gonna be enough. That's not going to be enough. Yeah, we need to take this. Stick it. Your Sonic strategy does not even have a strategy. Trust me, it's all the system. Now what we need is you, and we need an... Yeah, we're missing... How much? No. Damn it, that's always we're missing emeralds. And we didn't get a single... Oh, we did get a single sapling. That's great. From the entire tree, a single sapling. Wow, that's just phenomenal. And of course I'm sleeping with all my side bros. No bro is left behind. Don't mind the zombie. That's all handy dandy. Shucks. Then we're gonna go cook some fish, and then we're just going to cut down the trees, and because the turn is really uneven, which means I either have to extend it down a lot or extend it up a lot. Extending it down would be better done with a you were to ever start some half-joke story or lore to this server, I'm gonna get out of hand and the stage and force like whatever the fuck Dreams MP was. Don't worry. It's just going to be chill gaming, there's not gonna be no drama. And so in the future, when there is going to be drama, you can get back to this moment in the stream and you can clip it and you can be like, oh, there's drama, and you know, it's gonna be funny. You're welcome, everyone from the future. Started existing yesterday. The villages that started existing yesterday are side bros, but I need to buy dinner before make it operates on my wave function. Where's the logic here? Listen, I'm not cheap. I mean, you can buy me, but I'm not cheap. Oh no, my neighbors. I just had my neighbors. What's it called? The sound geezer. What was the name of it? Like the thing that's responsible for sound. I just forgot, damn it. Forgot the name. Speaker, there we go. They bought him dinner. They actually sold me dinner. They went a step further. They didn't buy me dinner, they sold me dinner. Which is such a power move, honestly. How can I not respect that? It's one thing when you buy a man's dinner, it's another when you sell him dinner. Yeah, and right here we can make a bridge to the other side and it's gonna be lovely. I am building it with wood, which I could just use, I could just sell it. I'm not good at building. I need someone to move in, be good at building. Because I'm not good at building. Huh. You know what, screw it. I'm just gonna go with an old classic. I'm gonna make it pretty. Well, I'm not going to make it pretty eventually. I'm just gonna get someone who's gonna make it pretty eventually. That's my plan. And right here we can start the farm. One, two, three, four. So we need one more. There we go. And there we go. Love your shaders. They're not mine, but thank you. They are pretty. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here is where the water will go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Permission to say something utterly unhinged. Go for it if you want. Permission granted. There's so much wood to chop down. There we go. Time reversal operator acting on your wave function because I like you younger. What do you... What? You, permission taken back. I would just like to mention that the permission retrospectively taken back. What did you just say to me? How much younger are you talking about myself? Yeah, you just take a lap right now. What did you even mean? need... Right, we need torches, which we do not have. Because why would we have any torches? That's too easy. Hmm. I'm coughing right now. Just cannot even. Oh wow, what a fun tree. There we go. Now what do we need is we need to cook a bunch of these. Let's do like a, yeah, 8 should be fine. Actually 9. There we go, and now everything to sticks. Because well, we need that money. There we go, and the other one. There you are. Come here. Thank you. Remco, you're digging yourself into Remco. Just quit when you're behind, okay? Just quit while you're behind. Don't even. Oh yeah, I didn't bring any, damn it. Didn't bring any torches. There we go. Allow me to buy you something for your fridge, if you want to. Okay, now, there we are, there we are. And now it's time to just deforest in the name of industry, and there we go. It's gonna be lovely. Credit card free method. I don't know. I'm not good with accounting. There, now that's a farm. or at least the beginning of it, because we still want to keep going. Still want to expand it. This time forward, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You know who else? You know who else has a memory loss? You know who else has a memory loss? I don't know, I can't do that voice. That weird from the other similar things stations amplify that in memory. 2, 3, 4. Okay. This. Now we have to clear this up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. I'm just gonna make a water source right here. I feel like it would be easier this way. Yeah. Hydrochronimus. Get pissed up your claiming it's 100% safety. Well, that's the pickle. You don't really have any chemical that can do something to your brain that is 100% safety. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just hear a lava lake. Make it. What's your opinion on Minecraft 1.21? I don't know. I've only been playing it for what, 2 days? Haven't gotten to most of it. Oh, whoops. Almost fell down. Okay. I'm still in the exploration phase. Okay. There we go, there we go. Now what we'd like to do is we're gonna be missing 4 torches, if my math does me well. And so, as such, okay, that's correct. I don't know why I did that actually. I didn't need to break the leaves, I could have just used leaves for support. maybe then whatever unnamed muscle disease or the problem. No, he didn't get to name it. Look at the positives. At least you get to name it. There we are. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. It is a big field after all. Hence the use of the term unnamed and refer to it. Oh, I see. Fun fact, my mom actually got to name a disease. This is triggering an extremely confusing reaction in my body. Because I don't know, on one side I was like, I want to be like, oh, that's cool, but at the same time, that's not cool. Well, that's interesting, certainly. That's certainly interesting. Not just like that, we're down to one jungle something. Great. I don't know how many we need more in order to have a full enchanting table. It's probably a fair bit more. And it ruined my sense of humor. Or enhanced it. Bright side life. Could just take cookies to upgrade this guy, or we could get ourselves some tools. Like a pickaxe. I could just go and enchant an iron hoe. That would go quicker. I'm gonna get super. So I just have to power through a day like a girl boss. Hell yeah! I just had to power like through my day like a girl boss is. I love that sentiment. Okay, at this point I'm feeding baby cows, so... This will end well. Why would I need efficiency on the hoe? Why would I need efficiency on the hoe? What is this efficiency gonna give me? I'm just gonna plow make it more fertile. Ah, I see. I'm gonna plow more efficiently now. I won't get tired quite as quickly. There we go. And there we go. I need to find a dark forest to just go and get myself just sticks for days. Because as fun as cutting the birch forest is for sticks, it's not very efficient. Also a toolsmith that sells diamond axes would be nice. Alrighty then, farm finished. Well, for now, then we're gonna expand it, of course, but that's for later. Now. I could sell these some more sticks. And then we could buy an axe. I mean, not an axe, a pickaxe. Respect and forgiveness should be earned or developed, not owed or expected. I like that. I like that a lot. What do now? What do now is... Okay, this is not gonna be easy. But... Oh, we already have a cartographer's table, never mind then. That's great. Go on. Go do your thing. Oh, I'm getting squished. Okay. Go do your thing. There we go. No, I did it. Okay, cool. Mana escape, but it's fine. I can always find use for some leather. Oh, you became a butcher. That's not what I wanted you to do at all. Oh, I need a pickaxe for this. How do I not have a pickaxe? There we are. Emeralds for 7 emeralds for a map, you say? As tempting as that would be. Oops, this is wrong. It's right here is where we should have one. Oh no, because the side... okay, well, whatever. Close enough. Remove responsibility, how does that work? I don't understand how that would work for a word for an apology. You... It's too suspicious too, that's just phenomenal. Okay. Oops. Damn it. Specific thing I did not want to happen. Blocks. Which I can donate you, but I can't because my mom has cancer. But I can't afford it. Oh, don't worry. Oh, that's... It's fine. Donation to me is not that important. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I feel bad that it's even on the same level, honestly. You said it on the same... I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to hear that, but it's fine because, I mean, that's the kind of whole point of charitable goals, right? Is the fact that only people who are able to should donate. And that's why we actually collected more money than it seems. Donation to this charity. Oh, I know. We actually collected a lot more money than it seems. That's because I had to restart the charity. Because there's a time limit on them, apparently. Where after, well, normally there's a time limit, and so YouTube took down all the money still went to the charity, of course. It's just that the time limit for collecting it was done. And so I had to restart. So actually we've collected a lot more money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation than it seems. I really hope your mom will feel better soon. The website's still down. Yeah, I know, but the all of the what's they're called? GoFundMe's for the charities are still up. I am bad at what I do. Fortunately, I made sure that me being bad at what I do will not impact the charity collection in any way. Because I'm smart. I'm not good at what I do, but at least I know I'm not good at what I do. Yeah, me too. Okay. But the micro music aligned that oddly perfectly. Well, what can I say? It's perfect soundtrack. Every occasion. I am an idiot for trying it at night. Oh. What color me interested? What color me interested and surprised? I'm going to defeat the dragon, just gonna find a stronghold for now. I don't know, we'll see what we feel like when I get there. Aha! Not my eye! There's my eye, okay. Time to dig straight-ish down. Nah, I won't do it without being hit, never mind. I did come unprepared, didn't I? Because I should have probably done it with ladders would be better. Instead of this way, because now we can also do it this way, I guess. But we're gonna have to be just a bit more careful. Precisely with that sort of thing. I did not bring a pickaxe. No, I did. I have a stone one. That's good. That's gonna last. Your favorite music person BNL regularly donates to charity. That's great. I do believe that people who can really should. Stronger is actually way closer than I expected. She mining on Minecraft until I Steve. Basically finding an ecosystem on their own level, our own powers. The open source video I'm about to make will be mainly about charity. Like, the open source will be a segue for it. The big point of that video will be that, you know, charities work. They're a great cause. I'm bad at finding the stronghold, always have been. Do I just chuck an eye and see where it goes? At Linux time. It will be kind of Linux time. Also, Tefta's project, Open Masu. Do I just chuck a pearl and see where it goes? Did it go straight down? Oh. I don't like going straight down. I prefer going gay down. I'm overusing that joke so much, but it's funny. We could always get just more of these. We do have a lot of blaze powder. Enderman in the blue forest. Do I chuck another pearl? How do you find a stronghold? Do I need to go way further down, or I don't know how far down is down. At what level is the stronghold usually? Friends, listen. I don't think you're a match. Yeah. I don't know how it works in new coordinates. Yeah, I should probably... I could look it up. Minecraft Stronghold. Java edition. Also like rings. That makes sense. Pretty clever actually. Also looking around the corners of the ring biomes. Each ring is a certain radius from the center of the world. Given the ring, the song is generated, okay? Uh, 100 degrees from okay, but deep. How far deep is it? Okay, no comment. I see. My stone pickaxe is almost dead. I'm not trying to be picky, but my picky axe is about to die. I could have gotten the diamond one that was back home. Fine, we'll go back. I don't know if it's even a good idea to take the boat, because I mean... home is all right over there. Use triangulation, but that would require math. Also, I mean, we found the stronghold already. We just need to figure out how deep it goes. I know how helpful triangulation would be at this stage. So we want to go this way. I see. I see. What are you doing on Minecraft? Your channel is a science channel. Don't tell my channel what it has to be. Okay? My channel is gonna be whatever it wants to be. My channel is the Make It channel, not a science channel. It's just the channel. Someone F and G. Taking 6k. Yep, that's the place. Okay, so we have to go backwards, then a little bit left. Okay, so that way. Got it then. I was gonna take some blade rods because, I mean... What am I doing? I'm not going to fight the Ender Dragon yet. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Never say never. I'm just hoping that I'm not taxing Quasar server too much, because my cow's extravaganza might soon reach its limit. It's always fun to watch that everyone has a completely different take on naked sexuality. What do I need to sell? I can say taters. I can sell taters. I get a bunch of taters. I mean, I don't know how powerful Quasar Server is. It might be quite powerful, actually. In which case, it might handle a lot of cows. But I do agree, we need more. There you are. 19, not enough, not enough. Right, because we need, I think, 24 of sticks. Or I could just make an iron pick. Enchanted. That would be good. Yummy. What now? My wheat is slowly getting up. We shouldn't really be fighting the Ender Dragon yet, should we? Because I'm unprepared or whatever. Although I could just fight it with bow and arrow. I feel like bow and arrow could be enough to just kill the Ender Dragon, right? Yeah. That should be. My chest of riches. I don't want to spend the netherite armor yet, because I might die fighting the Ender Dragon. The muscle stream. Damn, too old for you, Timon. My goodness. Let's not go with that route. Let's not. What if my bow breaks during the fight? I don't have backup. Nah, screw it. I'll just have to use a sword. That's the one. Bad idea. I'd use the shield. No longer my prime days. I'm gonna die. I can already tell I'm gonna die. Wait, what? Oh, no, that's deep slate. For a second I thought it was bricks and I got really excited. But it's just deep slate. Why do I feel like I might be going a bit too deep? Oops. Huh. That certainly seems like a bit too deep, doesn't it? Okay. It's zinced right in this area. Must be somewhere right here. Right? Where's my ender ball? Where's my ender eyeball? Give me back my ender eyeball. Did it float up? Oh, it did. Oh, well. Remco, you already listen. You're already on thin ice. Okay, you're already on thin ice today. No, I'm using redstone to get the blood flowing. Use F3 if you're in a chunk for... If you are in a chunk 4x4, you're above a stronghold. Chunk... I'm in a chunk negative 9759. Does that mean I'm above a stronghold, or... what does that mean? Where is my ender eyeball? Did it also float to the top? I don't understand how this magic works. Hi Dexia, hi. Welcome. No, my ball! Damn it, I lost one of my balls. The tragic day. It is. I'll get some water, cookies, and I'll use the stream to be background noise for decluttering my room, but I'll stay here and listen. We'll make some chat. Alright, timing, alright. That way. There's no way I'm getting this eye back, is there? Oh, it is the deep slate level. Okay. That means we can find it through a cave, right? That's a lot of everything. Just a little bit of everything all of the time. Alright. Boost me. There we go. It's a mine shaft. Be gone with the... Ah! Hey, that was silverfish. Oh, yes. Open up. I mean this. Ah! I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Witness my glory. One, two, three, four, five. Oh my goodness. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 10. He's x-raying when he's on the screen. Okay, now all we need is 7 more... 7 more eyeballs. And that's it. Am I gonna fight the dragon right now? I don't know. Maybe. I'm bored. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? What's the worst thing that could happen? And then right here's where we're gonna clip to when I actually end up dying mid-fight. That's then we're gonna clip to this moment right here. Let's have another screen, yeah, for looking at comments. Oh. Isn't this where we left the boat? Somewhere around these parts. Can you rate the piss poetry? Just bring more than 19 cookies to the fight. I'll have a stack, okay? My loadout will be... It will be, okay? My loadout will be. The thing is, it would be pretty important to me that I only bring to the fight things I can buy, so that if I die, it won't be too bad because I can just buy them all back. No, this way. Oh, the montage for reading chat, yes. Rosemary went to the second screen, not the fridge. And we're back. Now all we need to do is just get 7 more eyes, and then that's it, just be gaming. Make it has once harnessed all the colors of piss. I really have. I really have. Now. Well, now what? Well, now. Well, now. We have to go to Nether. I will need to get a new bow, because my bow breaks during the fight. I am doomed. And this way. If you're covered on top of the fence, you don't have to break it and animals can't escape. Maybe. But I like my way of just jumping over. Okay, this time let's not lose ourselves. Go right. Go up. Okay, it's in the hole. I have to remember, because last time I had to fight for my survival. Did I take the wrong turn? Just some additional food wouldn't hurt exactly. I definitely took the wrong turn. Okay, we have to get back. Okay. And then this way, correct? Wait, this way and then either. You might not, I'm eating. I just want you to know that I asked if you might not. And you did, so. Let's make it being the hot. Perfect timing. Hi, the Theophany. Hi, welcome. So, we going this way? No. Because we want to go to the Blue Forest. Was it forward? I genuinely don't remember what the Blue Forest was. Exactly, because this time I want to be more careful about this whole operation. Don't want to get lost. And I have a genius solution to my problem. Yes, this is the way. I saw a slight sliver of blue. That's all I needed to hear. There we are. That's the blue. That's the blue. Now all we need to do is just kill a bunch of Endermen. Endermen and the women and the children. Just do a genocide. Oh, you can dig this dead instantly, but not the other one. That's funny. Actually, I guess not dead. Whatever. Right, here we are. Okay. Enderman, where you at? I once ate a dude in D&D, but I was playing Arakra, so it took as a free human eating pass. You mean to tell me, Timon, you're just looking for an excuse, aren't you? Are you by any chance tired? Yes, I am. Where's the Enderman? Where's those gosh dang Endermen? There you are. Listen, friend. Nothing personal. I mean, I am gonna kill you, but nothing personal. You mind? I'm kinda busy. You can break through the shield? Since when? Thank you for helping me, but I mean... There we go. Lovely, first one. And there's additional 3 targets. Lovely. We need so many more. I'm tired. Oh, you were asking I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I can't tell that sort of thing now. Yummy. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Hey. Oh, too far. Is there anyone around these parts who would like to get there? There we are. You and you. And you. Come here, everyone. A party for 3. I've set the table. Oh. And the other two. You all get stuck. Who are you? You wanna kill me? You wanna? Teleport. Honestly, I have to do everything for you. Oh, now we're having a party. There we are. Five. We need 7, correct? Enhance the drop rate for real. Storming constant was a good thing. My fridge says otherwise now. That's precisely what I'm saying, Acronymus. Shops being closed on a Sunday is always a good thing until you realize that it's not a good thing because you actually also need food on a Sunday. Like, yeah, humans also need to eat on a Sunday. Ah, yeah. We need just a bit more. Now you, come on. Well, you can't because insomnia. That sucks. I would recommend checking because really often insomnia is caused by something you're doing. That's what really often happens. So for example, too much blue light before going to sleep or drinking coffee too late in the day. Hi Droshad, hi, welcome. No? You don't care, okay, I see. How about you? Do you care? Oh, you do care. Okay. That's the range. French fries are the only good French things. You mean freedom fries? No, don't even. Actually, come here. I want to set you on fire first. I said, come here. Oh no, that's... Oh, you don't want to. I see how it is. I think they don't like the blue biome. Is that... too good? No, it's too far already. Really? Shucks and piss. This video of math seems interesting, and YouTube has been giving recommending for a while. I'll check it out, me now. Oh, I think it's a gateway to another life. To be fair, that is experience. That is usually how it goes. It's always just, oh, this is where we went last time. That's dumb in retrospect. The thing is, my favorite story is about how I met Tefta, because the way I met Tefta is basically Tefta just seen one of my videos and liked it a lot, and so Tefta made a remix of me, and I just and I liked the remix so much that I made a video about Tefta's project, and that's it. And just like that, 2 years at this point. You're also too far away. My make it gaze isn't working on them. That's gaze with a Z. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh, you. Make it just have a kidney tier where the patrons must donate their kidneys every month, obviously, to a member. You should add a 1 billion goal in Patreon to remove a naked leg. I'll chop off my own leg if I get a billion, a 10 billion a month. Honestly, that's a deal I'm willing to make. That's a good deal. I take that deal. I know Viewridge would take that deal, but I would take that deal. I don't know how many people get the reference. Still 5. Just piss. You. There. Come here. And you also. Come here. I summoned thee. Finally, a move payment I can consistently pay. That's nothing. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? There you are. There we go. Now we're cooking with electricity. Yes. Come on, one last one. Now it's time for me to die right as I collected all of them. Eight! Good, we have a backup. Sick. So induction. Yeah, induction is amazing. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Although I would argue if sliced bread cooked on induction makes for amazing toasts. Grilled cheese, sprinkle some caramelized onion on top. Ooh. Hey, would you mind? Thank you. Now, how do we even, everyone? How do we even? I don't remember how I got here, but I do believe I just mined through a wall. Didn't I? Somewhere. Was it up there? Was it down there? Was it... Where was it? Nah, the vertical stuff is always... I do have an ender pearl. I could just teleport. But I also have netherrack, so I could just go down. This is the way. This is the way. Too slow, buddy. Gotta be faster than that, bucko. Whoa, you've been faster than that. Okay, I see how it is now. Can't catch me. I am speed. And I'm on speed as well. That's how I get through the live streams. Yeah. There we are, there we go. There we go, there we are. Then, and exit. Ah. Did you know if I was speak in some language? I did not know that. Oh, the arrow went through. It's funny. Okay. I don't know if we should fight the Ender Dragon right now. It doesn't feel clickbaity enough. Make it saying I am speeding 24 hours makes me rewatch cars. Jake is my favorite science concept. You mean acceleration of acceleration? Alright, we've got the pearls. How perfect! We have the exact amount we need of blaze powder. Cool, now we can just... That's a good question. Now we can what? The velocity of acceleration. Oh right, sorry, it's velocity of acceleration. I think we should I think we should call taking the third derivative jerking it. No. 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 And if jerk is 0, you've jerked it off. No. I'm done. I think that will be it for me today. It's been a long stream. It's been a good stream. And you know what? It has been a stream. So, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna eat something. Whatever I have in my fridge, I'll see. Because I'm really hungry. I also have to get the dishwasher going and I'll have to clean up in my office. Because it's getting bad. So, I'm gonna go. Also work on the video in the meantime. And for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. And have a great day. Bye.